loving relationship has to start with a preparation. Where you have to be prepared, you have to be ready for that. I know there is no education about it at all, so no one is educating, no one is telling how this relationship should be. So people are giving the dating advice, people are giving all kind of advice, but no one is telling for some reason about how to prepare yourself for the relationship. Now what I mean, now what I mean. Okay, so look, when you enter the relationship, you fall in love and you become blind, basically. You become blind to everything about that person. In some ways it's beautiful, it's a very beautiful period of time, but what happens after all this drunkenness, all this emotional attachment, all this blindness goes? What happens then? Then you begin to regret, then you start labeling your partner, then you start seeing that some things are wrong, some things are bad. Okay, so look, why not to prepare yourself for all of that and know ahead that this is going to happen? So you basically what you should do, you should look into common problems that people experience and take your relationship as a project, not as something that you go into a relationship and then forget about everything and you just flow, and whatever happens you are happy and all is good. But knowing yourself, it means that you basically have to understand who you are and what are you prepared to do in the relationship, and how this relationship will be when the tough times will hit, when difficult times will hit. What you're going to do, are you going to react, go to therapist, go to problem solvers, and then see that these problems are not possible to solve altogether? Why not? Why not spend some time and understand who you are? What are your values? What are you seeking in those relationships? What do you want? What this project entails? What kind of problems you may experience? Believe me, when you know all these things ahead, it's much easier to tackle all that because you are prepared. You knew that certain things may happen. You knew how to tackle that ahead. Okay, so I wouldn't like to go into the common problems that people experience, okay? Because if you're an adult person, if you are 30, 40, and you maybe had already some divorce or you had some breakup, you definitely know what those problems are. So now, when you know how to solve them, when you know how to sort it out way ahead before these problems will happen, when you have a best preparation for it, then it's much easier to flow even in those relationships, and even helping your partner to overcome certain things that they may experience. Okay, this way the relationship is going to be mature and is going to be the project of you two. And when you will know things ahead, then there will be transparency and integrity in the relationship. Okay, because now you're not two little fools who, I'm sorry calling that way, who just falling in love and do not know what to do next. Okay, but now you are two prepared individuals who handle everything handle everything that arises, and now you know that whatever may arise, you are walking this life together, and this is a long-term relationship, not some kind of I like you or I don't like you, and if I don't like you now I want to leave you and things like that. Okay, because disappointments will hit anyway. Now, why I am saying all these things? I'm a spiritual coach, and I'm also a relationship coach, and I have an extensive experience in relationship and also 33 years of experience in in spiritual matters, in the human mind and the human being mastership. Okay, and I help people who are seeking relationship to master themselves first, to understand who they are, to understand what they seek, and probably what's written on my banner: heal your past, master yourself first, and then create beautiful and wonderful relationship. Look, if this message resonates with you, and if you would like to at least see what are the options, comment below this video and let's talk, let's chat. I'm being very open.